What's up, you guys? Welcome to another interesting episode of Is It Scripted? My name is Jonathan. What's up? Hi, Oladayor.
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay. I'm good. I like your outfit. It's good.
Thank you.
This guy, she's getting married tomorrow, so this like pre-wedding outfit, pre-wedding look.
Okay,
She's
so
taking her pictures after the episode. Yes or no? Yes. No. Shout out for One Clothing for making me look good and leaving the Oladayor out of it on another episode.
Well, I look better, so.
Don't worry, we're coming next week. Our outfit for the next episode is gonna bang. Take that to the bank. It's gonna bang. If you're looking to sponsor or collaborate with us here at Is It Scripted, we want you to please send a DM or reach out to us at jamit.app. We've got an interesting guest with us on this episode. How are you doing?
I am okay, guy. I'm okay. You guys look good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how we do normally do, yeah. We do normally do look good.
Anyways, guys, my name is Utsman, but you can call me Uti because I come with a T.
You can call him OT because he comes with the T.
Yeah.
And you can call me Dio because I come with it.
Oh, Jesus.
With the beauty. You come with the beauty, but you still you have to find a name that, kind of rhymes.
My name is
I'll
Jonathan.
work on that
Thank
for
you.
With
The
the
joy.
one that
No, you
they
can say
give
my name
me.
is Jonathan because I come with the joy. Something like that can
The
work.
fuck? I don't come with no joy. I don't do no shit
Yeah,
like that.
actually, we are yet to,
Yeah, we're here to drag a lot of, housemates in the Big Brother house. Generally, yeah. Let's just start. Over the weekend, it was chaotic. Ebuka lambasted the housemate on Sunday, dragged every cord draggable and shook. He didn't shake tables. He literally
He broke the tables.
Last week was very dry, very mundane in that house. It was very, he didn't give. Now, a lot of people have been complaining that, the house, last week, a lot of complaints came up on socials that it was very dry. Nothing is up.
And I guess that was why Big Brother had to probably take that decision,
To split them,
to split them immediately. Probably it was not supposed to happen now, but because, of the fact that things are just so dry, so everybody's just, somehow and all of that, right? That's the reason why. Just maybe, just decide to spice it up. So let's see how it's going to go. I think they have, how many weeks left, Steph? They go soon finish, next month.
I think about 6 weeks ago. I hope that calculation is right.
But let's just say next month, right? And we're in September, and now this is the first week, so we have how many weeks to go? So let's just see how.
Let's hope that them playing as individuals will also maybe change things. What do you think about
Well, for Ebuka calling them out, I feel like it was just that was the last result. There was nothing more else to be done. They tried all they could have possibly done.
You think?
Yeah.
But
I think they did.
I had a conversation with a friend 2 days ago-ish, and then, we talked about bad casting. The fact that this particular set, the housemates that we brought on this season are very, very not entertainers. I understand that, the pairing thing was supposed to also come and spice the entire narrative.
Yeah.
But it felt like they just brought pairs, but they didn't bring interesting pairs. Apart from Wani Xandi and I don't know any other.
No, just the both of
some
them.
selected few, like individuals.
I think, topping the list is Wani X Andy because their energy is unmatched. I don't think there's anybody that matches up to
But I think
their
for
energy.
the pairing thing, I have an unpopular opinion. I think they didn't allow the pairing to marinate. There was no reason to evict first week if that was the style of eviction we are going to use. If I am in a house and maybe in there relies on your choice, I am going to be nice to you.
Yeah,
so
almost
that
like
kind of
us.
that kind of shaped it and kind of ruined it and make them too comfortable.
Yeah.
This is week 6. We don't have a proper confrontation. No rivalry, no solid rivalry per se.
No, the only rivalry that would have stood up to this point would have been Wani Xandi and Rusi.
Yeah.
Yes, and then she was evicted. Now, speaking of eviction.
Concerning what you just said now, even if, you talk about Ruti going out and all of that, I think if they had stayed, if Flourish had stayed till this point, there were different basketballs that, giving us basketballs.
Yeah.
But then there's no, it's just there. Everybody's just everybody's just there,
annoying.
trying to do that
It's
thing.
giving Love Island. It's not giving Big Brother.
It's giving Love Island.
Yes.
Love Island nice.
Because nothing like previous seasons, every day there's something to talk about.
And I feel like that's why Ebuka just had to say it. Open something will change because they've done everything. Even
Nothing
when they
will
entered the
change.
diary room, Big Brother kind of try and ask ask them questions that will allow them.
That will give them, that should give them an
Yeah.
inkling to
But
what
they
they
are
should
not.
do
They are
different.
not even.
But production
trying
are
to
just
do
that was
it.
the last. You just had to say it, and then pairing thing. We just hope like it kind of changed things.
I actually think that it wouldn't, because the only thing that
I think it would
links.
change things more on the outside than on the inside.
Thank
I
you.
think.
Because the only thing that links them as a pair is a nomination/eviction. Existing in the house, they exist as individuals.
Yeah.
Apart from Wani and Sandy, the other housemates exist as individuals. So the only thing that will change is who the proportion of voting, what individual are you going to vote for if you liked a pair. Now that they've been separated, how are you going to share your voting? I think that's it. And that's also an initiative of the organizers to get more money.
Well, I think for the unpairing, the only way it will change the game is if like Big Brother does not allow them to feel comfortable.
But they're already comfortable. Huh?
Yeah, like that's
They're
what I'm
over
saying, like,
comfortable. See
that-
that,
that is-
they're not even
You guys,
trying to do better.
You
Even
guys,
with the
they've
wager.
only won one wager.
Just one.
One
No,
wager.
twice actually. They won
Twice.
twice. They
That
won
second
twice.
one was
They didn't really put like the energy was not
They
like.
pitied Eshanu by only one.
they
I mean, the
won't go
only
hungry.
wager task that they came on to win in my own, that second one. I think, what was it? It was just let's just let them just win. But
Let my people
previous
go.
season, let my people go. Previous seasons, when they have wager tasks, they put in their all. When delivery
Their
comes,
best,
you'll be shocked
yes.
that
There are a lot of
Yes,
ideas.
there's a lot of things that go. And also,
Actually, I'm going to agree with you on bad casting. I think the casting was not really.
they're not intelligent for.
I
What
think
else
on
do
the,
people
on
do
the
here?
first night when they were
Creative
introducing Indian and I had auntie and daughter, and I'm like, out of all the people that audition, like you thought to choose an auntie and a niece. Like I'm like, what's going
So
on?
that one would have.
See, Indian will even in this
would.
context, Indian will even slide. They would get a big pass from me. What's Suj and Toifa doing in the house?
I feel
What's
like
Ben and
they didn't live up
TJ?
to. I think they didn't live up to
Radicals.
the right.
But before they left, so I'm just saying.
Not
I just feel
fair.
like
A lot of peers were
honestly,
just.
They were just-
They were on vacation. They just came to eat and flow through the show.
Speaking of food, like I was saying, previous seasons when they lose their wager tasks, it shows or reflects on their
Yeah.
feeding. Because I remember that previous seasons where they have BB Naira or whatever brand that
I
sponsors.
think they always say like a lot of fights relating to
Yes,
kitchen. a lot-
yes, but this is nothing. Because when you lose wager task, there's food in
no-
the kitchen.
yes.
When you win, there's food in the kitchen. So there's really no reason to want
That's what I'm
to.
saying, that for this individual play, it depends on how Big Brother decide to like treat them.
Okay.
This week, let's say they will lose the HOH. Next week, there is no tension. Everything
I think
will
Big
start
Brother is
building.
in love because you don't calm down.
You don't calm, you don't soft.
to
So
calm
Or maybe he has
down.
given
You know,
that. These
first
ones are just-
episode
these ones are like bad
that
investments, and it's
Toyosi,
not
I think I
meant to
told
be
you that Toyosi was speaking Yoruba, I think, and then there was no strike, nothing. Previous
Mm-hmm.
episodes, even Pidgin, like Big Brother had to come correct with them that the only languages that are here is English and Pidgin. Any other lingua franca out, strike ASAP. But now nothing. We're not receiving strike much. The Radicals were evicted on Sunday. How far now? He paid me
That
small.
one, he paid me because
Small,
it was,
just a little bit.
I saw that coming. I
Because
knew
no,
that
no,
they were
I
going to be evicted.
devs. I saw it coming.
They
but
even knew they were going to be evicted.
No, they
That's
knew.
how-
Femi
that's
knew
how
now, like-
predictable the show is.
like terrible. Femi knew and he was greeting everybody goodbye on Sunday
was
while they
doing
were prepping for the
speech.
show. He was doing speech. Also terrible. The predictability of the show has gone
You
down.
can literally predict it. And I hope they cancel. Oh yeah, they should cancel that thing of trying to nominate your housemate, trying to nominate. Oh, we nominate this person because the people that are not
do you
supposed
mean
to be
like
nominated.
Do you mean
are the-
forming like groups to nominate one person? Is that what you're talking
no,
about?
all those voting thing. I think it has been cancelled now.
It's been
that
cancelled now. I'm
good.
Why
Because-
did it even happen before? Because previously you never get to what's the word, align with other pairs or other
yeah.
housemates to
To-
nominate
to
somebody.
nominate one person.
I think it's like, let me say, like production will probably think of different strategies. It's just
This
something
season
that-
they are not
that,
thinking
like,
of
no.
strategies.
No.
Because people like Flourish, those of us don't come out. That one is the
That's
first
the
thing,
issue. Like
right?
the people that are trying to not make the family reunion got the end of the stick. They are the ones at home now. Chinwe did not. She didn't come here to laugh and smile. She came here to
Cause chaos.
Ruti to
So what are they not doing at home?
Now they have Tofa and Suj now that will just
And
look
it's
pretty,
really,
wear
like,
makeup
we are
and
left to watch Lovers, somebody that is lying
My
about
God.
his age for his opting time. people crying,
24.
love and
Let me
like
just put He's 24. He's 24. He's 24. Not 26. Because somebody
or
brought
is
out
he
his
30?
yearbook. And we saw the yearbook.
Yeah, it was born in 2000.
He's 24.
my
He's not
Actually,
26.
he has very immature. I don't know why Anita did not.
5 years.
See, it's early.
The girl go cry.
If love is love.
The girl go
Love
cry.
is blind.
What
My
kind-
own opinion is love for 100 million. Because
Oh.
I don't see Anita
It was a
falling
strategic.
For,
Yeah,
Anita
it
falling
was.
for somebody like Tofa. And I'm sure Tofa is even happy that he backed her because after the house like this.
That's all. That's the thing. So I don't even see any ship sailing outside of that house.
No.
Everything is just for the strategy,
for
and
maybe
the strategy is
double
not
K.
even.
The strategy don't
The
cast.
strategy don't cast. It's not even. We had like
I think
good
the issue
strategy.
is that the ship strategy is just like the way. There's a way people will love up on screen that you will be in love with them.
Yeah.
There is no tension, no nothing. Have you ever
nobody's even
seen
giving me
Suja
poor-
and Nelly like have a conversation before? Or maybe it's over. You're just going to be like, get off my screen.
Like, get
just
out.
there, they're
Show me
just
someone
like,
else. Show me somebody
nothing.
I
shitting in
didn't
the
have Anita
bathroom.
even. They were more interesting to watch than all this that we are seeing.
As toxic as they were.
like-
Yeah, actually.
Nothing. Nobody's even giving us this poor man vibe. Like white money. Right? This
They are-
pity
all of-
vibe,
they are
like
so- they are so comfortable.
Yeah, none of that. I'm not
none of
seeing
them
any
came
of
to
that.
use all of those. They only came with the sheep thing.
How many people are doing the ship? How many people are doing the ship? Even the ones that are trying to. Okay, maybe
Oh,
Onyeka
things
with the
are in my
gossip
head,
thing, I
sha.
always say,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
but
Onyeka is trying her
just with
best.
it, she's just trying her best, right?
That's what I'm
But
saying, that the pairing kind of made them comfortable. And the reason is that the eviction style. If you're in bottom three, ask me to laugh. So at the moment, you will not want to be on anybody's bad book. So even if you feel some way, you are just going to mellow and keep it in.
And then the ones that entered
And
people's
that's
bad
one thing
book
I think I
left.
respected Ruthie for. That
Yes, like she didn't care.
If more people were like that, then we'll have had a show, but they're not like that. So we just have to make
if
do.
Tammy was still like 3 people, I
Yeah.
felt like would actually make the show better.
That's why I
Tammy,
said
Flourish,
one eviction
Chinwe,
was not
right?
supposed to.
Toyosi and
happen.
Ipemio.
Yeah,
They
had
had.
so
I think
much-
they had
they had
more to
potential.
offer. Yeah, they had more to offer.
Somebody
They
that the
had things
second
to
day
do.
already shouting, get out of the kitchen. And
They would. So
bruh, that made
kind of thing.
absolute sense. Like, I loved to see Toyosi. Well,
Everybody's just chilled.
now,
to be honest.
speaking of radicals leaving on Sunday, so the post-eviction conversation with Ebuka, I remember that Femi said that if he had stepped into the house alone, that his game would most likely have been different. Now, I'm not entirely sure of the authenticity of that statement.
Yeah.
Do you think that if Femi or Miki or even both of them got into the house as
I
individuals?
think if you are a star, you will shine no matter what.
It didn't give.
Yeah. Oyinka is with Chizob and she's shining.
Yes.
Like, there's no excuses. And I feel like, if you, at a point, if you feel like Papi didn't do well at something, you make excuses for yourself.
Of course. And I remember that Ibuka kept on saying on previous Sundays, eviction Sundays, that, this is the time you have. Once you leave the house, you're going to regret not doing whatever it is you plan to do, in
They
your
don't
head.
have plan.
But apparently they didn't even come with plans.
There's
So there's
no
nothing to
plan.
even execute. Like,
So it's just Mo just go there, Mo just vibe. That kind of thing.
I have like an example of this situation. You remember Princess from All Stars?
Yeah.
She was like, the first time she got evicted, it was because of her partner, blah, blah, blah. She did 2 weeks again.
And
So
she
no matter
still
if
stepped
you are
out.
a star, like stars don't struggle.
I think she's like, honestly, her getting on All Stars was almost like a mistake. I think there are other interesting housemates that would have, sufficed for her being in
But I think nobody from the This Guard season is going to be on an All Star season because,
dry. Maybe Wani.
yeah, maybe.
Maybe Wani. But I doubt that there will even be an All Star after. Let's see how it goes,
I
basically.
hope you've not allowed people that to go bankrupt. Though,
Come on, because this season is not giving one. Actually, that's true. I remember the end of not All Star, the season before All Star.
Yeah.
level up.
Level Up. I remember that the fight finale. Ebuka gave like the statistics of the numbers that were made, the numbers of votes that they
Yeah.
had. I remember that it was way above the grand prize. I remember that.
yeah.
So people were already giving they've made XYZ amount of money from the show that season. I hope that this season is not going to be waste of investment /
Well, Ebuka actually cried for help, so let's something can still be done.
So, like I mentioned earlier, this unpairing, do we think is a hit? Or do we think it's going to be a hit or a miss?
For me, it's a hit. Because is there something like hit miss? But let me explain.
I like that.
Let me explain. First thing is that you get to see that Ebuka, I think Ebuka, Ebuka or Big Brother, someone mentioned that you're not going to be living under the shadow of your pair.
It's almost like it's
right?
redemption time for them.
Right?
Yeah.
So someone like Oyenka and Chizoba now, when Oyenka is on her own and Chizoba, before now, we don't really see much of Chizoba, even though because of the thing that's going on with Ben and all of that. So it's a hit in the sense that, okay, we can now say, in a particular pair, in Sean and Victoria, like Shatoria now, I love Victoria. I don't really like Sean, but because I like Victoria, I have to now, vote for Sean. But now it's a hit in the sense that I can now vote for that person, the individual that I like. Right? In some particular pairs, or not everything, like double K, I don't know who I go vote for. Do you understand? But then it's a miss because some of these people now, it's going to be like some kind of wahala. Who are we supposed to who are we supposed to pick? And for those pairs that we like Wani and Exani now, who are we going to pick? For double K now, is it Kelly Ray or Cassia? And which other pair would I say that is actually kind of giving? Maybe Nelita, Sha. But for them, those are like the top two now, even outside the house, right? Those are the top two: double K, Wani, X, Andy. I've not seen any other person push.
That's the point of the unpairing. Is the point of where you have to like show yourself what you're made of, redeem yourself. Even if, like, you are not the one that was probably the favorite out of the pair, like, this is a point for you to show it.
Yeah, show
There's
what you
nothing
can.
they're showing.
But I don't.
They're not showing anything.
That's what I'm saying. That it depends on how Big Brother decides to make it for them. It should not make it easy. They will sit up like.
Now, Big Brother has introduced the parrot, and usually the parrot is always like the CCTV for gossips. But I'm not entirely sure now that this particular housemate gossip enough to need a parrot.
Did they gossip?
Enough to need a parrot.
Maybe not enough.
They do gossip.
They actually
gossip,
like
but
previous
maybe not
seasons,
enough. Yes, like
the
hot
gossiping used
things.
to be traumatic.
I think that like the parrot was again a move to save the show. But I just hope that the housemate don't fuck this up again by being careful or like does like
now
try to be
dial back with all the side talks and all of that.
The way they've been saying it, the way Ben used to gossip, the way they should continue to move that way.
Now, what I think now is, for previous seasons, I think they've only used the parrot for like 2 seasons or maybe even more.
All-Stars, I think.
One All-Stars.
Yeah.
But what they should have done is changed the parrot. So it should have been the same idea, but maybe a different animal or a different object
that is there.
Right. So now that you've told them, these ones are very cautious. Till this particular day, Wani X and they still look at the camera when they want to do their drama. I remember
Somebody mentioned that.
Yeah, they still look at the camera when they want to be dramatic. Like, okay, it's camera time, baby. Let's look. Okay, where's my angle?
Action.
All right. The Sean, it's still happening. They are very, very conscious of camera and they are the objects around. So in the case of this parrot, I'm not entirely sure that they would want to gossip their actual.
Honestly, I think the parrot is a miss. Actually, I think it's
this season.
I know you say the parrot like they everywhere.
Yeah,
everywhere
just like
that.
no. The idea is not like the parrot. You're supposed to stay close to the parrot.
Once
you say it, the parrot
like, would they like be brave enough? Like they used to code in that house.
They could though.
Yes, so like, could they be brave enough?
Big Brother has dropped the ball. Thank God you mentioned codes. They even used to whisper without their microphones.
Yeah, like there's a lot of
so
things
now
microphone infringement. I've not heard it any time.
No. Now he actually made some rules. There are some rules now.
But these rules have originally been the standing rules of this show.
And so maybe it was just because of the dynamic duo. So they were sleeping before. Now they are awake.
I hope we know that we're talking about the organizers and Big Brother,
Yes, I understand.
not the house.
Yes, I do.
So why for over 7 weeks or for 6 weeks?
There was someone that actually took off. Is it the mic? I can't remember who that person was. But I saw the person holding the mic like he was away and he was talking. And I was
away from his mouth.
Yes, and I was thinking that Big Brother would just call the person's name
to the
and then say that
I just think
nothing
that
happened.
Maybe on the organizers' part, maybe they've slept a bit. Because there's some conversations that you'll be watching like this too.
And I've heard Wanya and Handy whisper. I've seen them whisper, kind of like whisper, something like that. And you don't hear. Most times you don't hear what they're saying.
Maybe,
and it's very bad to be watching TV and be open. Like, I hope this happens. You have to be sure.
Yes.
Like Big Brother has turned to a point of hope. So let's just hope that the process goes well.
So now that they've separated the housemates, like you mentioned, it's a miss in the sense that, channeling your energy towards an individual that has been in a pair that you like now will not be a problem. Now, going to the outside world, we have press releases from Lani Kani, press releases from Double K, that the fans should vote for one individual over the other. Now, I've heard with that in the sense that did they get the consent of the housemates themselves?
What if they've been prepped before now?
I don't think that I think it's just normal to anticipate.
I think for the Wani ex Andy, I think it was said that Wani is the one that always wanted to be on the show.
And it was Kelly Ray too.
No.
For Double
I think the Kelly Ray decision was based off.
It's based off
of, and I do not support.
It's based off of man of the house.
I do not rapport. When I say I was so pissed off.
It gave me such an.
Why? What was the contents which you chose? Because the one extended thing, it was known that
Wani wanted it more.
And to be honest, one is even giving more. Though sometimes she can be honest, but then she's giving more. But you are picking him based on what? On what criteria? Because he's the.
Because I actually agree with Usman. Because without her in the house, Kelly Ray is almost non-existent in the house without Cassia.
That's a lie.
No, see,
really?
I feel like their game is the
marriage thing.
Yeah,
the
that's
money
the game.
Is marriage.
The money is marriage.
The money is divorce.
I don't see them do any other thing.
Do you know how boring you have to be for that to be the only thing you could come up with?
So you know when they dragged us, y'all dragged us when Tosin was here, right? They dragged us. No, I love Double K.
Oh,
so they dragged us.
On what criteria are you loving them?
Because they have the money is married.
They've been able to hide they are being married for that long.
No, but
I think Nigerians are obsessed with marriage.
My God.
Because
I was going to say something. When Tosin was here, right? You remember that we're dragged because we spoke about the fact that aside the strategy of being married, they ought to have something else, saying that let's try to.
Do you know?
Please hold on. Let's try to spice things up by Kelly Ray trying to move with one girl, Cassia trying to move with another guy. No, not because they want to actually. No, not now. I'm not saying now. If that was
if they had done that before
from the beginning,
I said that would have been the ultimate.
That's aside trying to protect their marriage.
They will not be able to take it. Either of them will have.
No, now there's a limit to things.
I was thinking Cassia was going to pursue something, or even one of the guys pursuing Cassia, for the fun of
To be forged
tried,
but then she didn't work. It didn't work. To be forged.
Oh yeah.
Imagine. Oh my God. To be forged, you've even forgotten. A whole to be forged.
I'm just saying when the nipple thing happens that she was playing with Feby, there's something even Cassia now she might just say at the back of her head that let me do something different.
I'm like, bro,
calm the fuck down. Y'all have just been married for less than a year.
But
if I was probably maybe Cassia, at the back of my head, let me do something different. Let me betray my partner for the fun of it.
Then come out of the show and apologize and pursue something.
But it would have been
that was the only way down. So if probably let's say one of them does that and the other is being jealous, then you cannot Ibuka cannot call her why are you jealous of your besties? Pursuing.
And speaking of Ibuka calling them out, that Ibuka also poked their game on Sunday.
I feel like that was so unnecessary. I don't support their strategy, but that wasn't the first time they were kissing.
Still talking about Double K, right? And how Ibuka wants to sabotage their plan.
That's not sabotage.
He trying to. You asking them why will you be asking them that kind of question?
You know that they've presented the bestie front. Now, according to the housemates rather, they're besties, right? Do you get what I'm saying? So it's not normal for besties to go around the house and kiss and do all the nonsense that they've been doing. Do you understand? Wait, let me land. So now the thing is, we know that they're married. They came into the house to hide that part of them, their marriage. But then again, if they were not married, they were besties in quotes, and besties are kissing around the house. So it's normal to actually ask besties. That's the front that they are giving the housemates why they're kissing. So I think the viewers and general public, in general,
they know.
Just no. They misunderstood Ibuka. So people were coming from Ibuka in the sense that why are you trying to poke them? Why do you want them to give in and all of that? But the thing is, the true test of being married is
And
also
I
that's also
think
it.
it was based on how the bouquet was going to react.
Yes.
It was kind of like
their
a
reaction
wake-up
to you
call.
would have determined if they wanted to still stay married.
Because you are family
Or-
besties and you guys are always together, always with each other, not even mixing. I don't think Kellyway has like, or Cassia has like, okay, I think they speak to Victoria, but apart from that, they don't have like
relationship with any other person
relationship
in
like
the
that
house.
with any other
Yes, yes,
person.
Just
yes.
toxic.
I don't think it was necessary, but I don't think it was necessarily bad to that Ebuka did that. It was kind of like a
Like
find
you said, wake up
find
call.
find something else to do. Like spice it up. You're not
Yeah.
married, so what are you?
True. Okay, I agree with that.
So another thing that happened on Sunday, Ebuka questioned Wani. First of all, Wani is very audacious. Mama doesn't tell a lie. Like, she just says that she said it. So,
Period.
And she'll tell you that I would say what I would say, and if the person comes in front of me, I will say it again.
so apparently, I'm not entirely sure if Nelly had a BBL done.
You're not sure.
Oh, girl, I don't know. Till she comes... See, the thing with people doing BBL is, till you come and say, no, I did
I don't
BBL.
think Nelly is even in denial. Because the result is
Wow. Do you guys
God,
realize that
now.
we're recording? Like, there's no studio recording etiquette here at Janet.
Like you
Damn,
are going
Larry,
to
well
put
done, though.
walkie-talkie
We
there
see you.
and try to give signal.
Or send the text.
Is this thing not always on?
Is recording this thing
recording this thing not always on?
Please, can we put it on now? Because me, I won't stop again.
It was on before now. It was on before. Then I didn't touch it.
It's even worse if you try to push him away from that door.
Once they try to open the door, they will continue.
I realize it's going to be worse.
Steven, continue.
Continue. Now, what were we saying?
so I think that the conversation was just very, very weird. But I like the fact that
She owned up to
Wani
it.
held up to it. And I also like the fact that Nelly did not enjoy Jam.
But Nelly laughed.
No, actually, that was painful laughter. Like, you bitches. But she just had to, like, that's what big girls do.
But also,
that's what baddies do.
When you
Intense
get
voice.
a BBL done, I don't think you should expect the public to like accept it.
Especially in Nigeria. Like,
It's not.
especially when it looks like that, too.
Oof.
Oh, when he said his name is OT and comes with a T, and now
Wow.
because what?
No, like,
what is
Actually,
that
the
all
BBL did not
about?
give
Why did
Shar.
you not lie? It's just the messenger that we are shooting, but the message was very, very well,
It did not. Like I said, when people get BBLs done, I usually don't. Like, I don't look into it till they come out and openly say, oh, I got a BBL done, or I did a liposuction or whatever. So, obviously, Nelly hasn't come out to say she did it, and also has not come to say she did not do it.
But I think the history of the conversation was Suj at the conversation with Sean. And Sean at the conversation with Wani. I know Wani is very... She's going to, like, exaggerate it. So I think that was... and, like, there is... If not for Sean and Wani, she will probably see, like, Nene and Sean together. So I think there is this thing that where she has to prove that, like...
I'm better.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, the biggest guys with me type thing.
Yeah, we can. Which big guy? Biko.
Sure, okay. If you've gotten this far, it means you enjoyed the conversation. Now, it doesn't stop here. We'd love you to get onto jammy.app and enjoy the full conversation, or any streaming app you get your podcast on, basically. My name is Jonathan. Bye-bye.